Cool. Awesome. I'm very, very excited, guys. We're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. Um, Thank you so much for taking the next 15, 20 minutes to jump on our weekly Tuesday night webinars tonight. Very, very excited to be sharing my story with you guys. Understand that if you're new on the call tonight, your friend, maybe family member, is very excited and eager to share with you a product and an opportunity that's changed their life. It's certainly changed mine, guys. I'm going to dive right into this. It should only take about 15, 20 minutes. This is a weekly webinar program that we host once a week. Our team, we share the business plan, we share the products with potential new customers, potential new business partners. So if you are new on the call and your friend has invited you on, please have an open mind. My story, I was introduced to this whole concept about 2 years back, and I didn't have an open mind. I was very stubborn, very skeptical, and initially I blew it off. I wasn't interested, and looking back, I wasted time. So, my biggest advice over the next 15, 20 minutes, guys, have an open mind. My goal is to not sell you on anything, persuade you, convince you to do anything at all, but to simply share with you something that, again, has most likely changed your friend's life. It certainly changed mine, like I said, guys, and could potentially have an impact on yours. So really quick, before I get into the nitty-gritty details, guys, my name is Tyler Small. I'm 21 years old. I am based out of Hockessin, Delaware currently, and I was introduced to this whole concept, like I said, just over 2 years ago, back at Penn State University. I was studying there as a mechanical engineering student. It was my first year of college, so I was focused on going out, having a good time, partying. Ended up joining a really big fraternity on campus, and that's exactly what I ended up doing. I was going out 3-4 nights a week. I was doing okay in school first semester, second semester, pulled some things together and made the dean's list. So I certainly have a good head on my shoulders, guys, and looking back, I thought I had it all figured out. I thought I was going to graduate college, get this degree, and go and get a high-paying job. And not that there's anything wrong with that whatsoever, but that wasn't going to be able to fulfill the life that I wanted to live, the lifestyle that I desired, if that makes sense. Yet I had never taken a step back to think about it, to realize that. So again, have an open mind. This thing has completely changed my life for the better. It's sent me in a brand new direction in life that I couldn't be more thrilled for what the future holds. The people that I've met, the experiences I've gained. It's been incredible. And again, I never saw it coming. So I was introduced to this by a good friend of mine, Andrew Yeager. We'd become good friends at Penn State. He approached me that summer after our freshman year. He's like, "Listen, I've got something. I want you to try it. And if you like it, I want to talk about a potential business opportunity." And hearing those words, I mean, I'm looking at him. He's going out just as often as I am, partying. I just didn't look at him as the business savvy Andrew Yeager. I looked at him as party friend Andrew Yeager. So I blew it off. I'll be quite honest with you guys. I wasn't interested. And it wasn't until about 3 or 4 weeks later I'd seen he had been involved and he was doing well. He was enjoying himself, and at that point I realized I really wasn't happy with where I was at. I was working a job that just wasn't going anywhere. Was making average money, and figured, what's the worst that could happen? He's reached out to me a few times. I'll give him 15, 20 minutes. I'll sit down with him and I'll learn about what he's doing. And that was the day that completely changed my life, guys. So Andrew shared with me this company called Vima and this product called Verve. Okay, I had never heard of it ever before. So if you're new on the call tonight and never heard of it, I was in your shoes. Maybe you have heard of it. Maybe you've seen this orange can floating around before. Maybe you've heard good things. I'm not sure. My advice, anything you may have heard, just throw it out the window. Completely clean the slate. Again, my goal here is to give you the correct, accurate information so that you can form your own opinion as to whether or not this is a product you may want to try or a business opportunity you may want to pursue. So I tried the product, guys, and I learned about this company. Vima is basically a health and wellness company, 10 years in the making. Their product, here's Verve, which is one of 3 major product lines. Their product, Vima, which is what they started with, is a 2-ounce liquid antioxidant supplement. It's a 2-ounce vitamin supplement. It's in liquid form, so its bioavailability is much higher than that of a pill capsule, meaning it's going to absorb into your body more effectively than any pill capsule would. And basically, the name of the company is an acronym for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe vera. 12 key vitamins, guys, 65 plant source minerals, mangosteen, a superfruit from Southeast Asia, really high in antioxidants, aloe vera, and there's actually organic green tea mixed into the formula as well. So, I've always been pretty health conscious. I want to live a healthy lifestyle. Who doesn't? So, that alone intrigued me. And he proceeded to explain to me that this liquid vitamin, the company had engineered, was placed into multiple different delivery systems, meaning different products that would appeal to all walks of life. Younger people, older people, middle-aged people, and that's when he shared with me Verve. I actually tried, not this exact can, but this orange can. We've got a few different products. We've got an iced tea, an iced coffee, Verve Bold. It's added caffeine. It's got a little bit of a smoother taste. And I tried this orange can back just over 2 years ago and absolutely fell in love with it. As a college student, guys, I was drinking Red Bull, coffee, GNC protein, Gatorade, products like that on a week-to-week basis. I was spending money, even though I didn't even realize it, on products similar to this. And, I saw this as just a healthy alternative. It was something I liked. It gave me that boost, that healthy energy, that could carry me through the night if I was up studying for a test, or help get me up in the morning before my 8 a.m. class. And I was getting a full vitamin supplement along with it. So from a product standpoint, it made sense to me. And I'm like, wow, this company, Vemma, has got a lot of potential in terms of their product. They've got a weight loss line, guys, Body, which is endorsed by Chris and Heidi Powell, who are the faces of Extreme Makeover Weight Loss on ABC. You may be familiar with that. I've even caught the contestants on the show drinking our products before, which is cool. You look at just the credibility aside from that this product has. Mike Wallace has driven a Verve-sponsored NASCAR around the track. The Phoenix Suns they've made this their official energy drink. So they've got a massive Verve lounge in their arena out in the Arizona area. So I saw that the product was bigger than I had thought. It wasn't coming out of someone's garage, right? And so, at that point, as I started to fall in love with the product, I saw they had this weight management line, which had a protein powder, which obviously intrigued me. I started to open my mind to the concept, and I started digging deeper to find out what this company was really about. And that's the point where I learned that Vemma is what you call a direct sales or a network marketing style company. I had never heard of anything like this ever before, and so I began to do my research, and I started asking Andrew questions, and basically he tells me that Vemma doesn't spend any money at all on billboards, TV ads, YouTube ads, any type of traditional advertisement like most companies do. Most companies, they take a portion of their yearly revenue and they budget it for advertisement purposes. Vemma takes those same dollars, okay, this year it'll be almost 150, probably in that range, 150, $200 million, half of their annual revenue worldwide, and they pay that back out, not to billboards, TV ads, things like that, but rather to people like you and I, the everyday consumers of the product. So it's giving us, as a consumer of a better product, when compared to things we're already spending money on, the opportunity or even incentive to go out and to share these products with other people, which I was already doing with music, movies, new food that I would try. And I'd recommend things to people all the time. I went skydiving once. The amount of people that I've recommended to go skydiving that probably will at some point in their life, all that sale that I helped generate off my referral, I won't be paid for that, right? So we're recommending things all the time, yet we're not getting credit if a sale happens as a result of our recommendation. But here we are. So I became really intrigued by that. I could share this with people that I cared about. I could help impact their health, right? Without your health, you have nothing. It's one of the most important aspects of your life. And so I could share this with them. I felt obligated to. And at the same time, I could build a social network of others that were consuming it. Some just customers. They just drank the product to enjoy it. And some were drinking it because they had intention to share it with others to earn, a part-time income. And I could build a social network of people that drink it based on who I'd share it with, not only who I knew, but who they knew and who they knew and who they knew. So in other words, you can build an infinitely large network. You're someone like Justin Bieber. He's got like 20 million something Instagram followers. And imagine having a network of 20 million people that, rather than used Instagram, they use Vima's products monthly, right? I mean, that's going to create a lot of monthly cash flow for the company, and they're in turn turning around and paying you based on your efforts that have helped create that sale, based on who you shared this product and this story with. So it felt like a business that just made a lot of sense to me. It felt like something I could work into my life very naturally, because I was already sharing products. I was already building social networks, networking with people at college, people I had known from high school, things like that. So it made a lot of sense, and I got excited. I saw that step one, I would just simply share this with a couple customers. If you get 3 customers that purchase 2 cases of the product a month, or 6 customers that purchase a case of the product a month, you'll get your next monthly order, and any future orders, granted your customers keep buying, you'll get those for free. So, I mean, a light bulb went off. It's like, wow, I could refer a product to a few people and then just simply get mine for free. That made so much sense. And if you want to stop there, great. You just get a free, better product, in the mail once a month, automatic. Right, but I obviously want to take it one step further, guys. I thought of a few people in mind, not everyone, a few people that were entrepreneurial minded, business minded. Some of my best friends from high school that we had always talked about making a lot of money together, and I called them up and I introduced them to the business plan and what this entailed, and they got excited. Not only did they want to drink the product, but they wanted to team up and become business partners, be on the same team, so that we wouldn't limit ourselves to who we knew, but we tap into then who they knew and who they knew and who they knew, so on and so forth. Creating an infinitely large, with the potential to create an infinitely large social network, meaning unlimited earning potential, and that's what really caught my attention. I saw that there was no cap on the income that you could create in this. So although I came in thinking I'd take it very part-time, I'd use this income to help me get out of my part-time job that I wasn't enjoying, right? It turned into a whole lot more than that, guys. My story, specifically, I've been involved for about 2 years. In 2 years' time, I've reached the rank of Star Presidential in the company. Feel free to reference our income disclosure form to see that the income that goes along with that. It's been a blessing, guys. I've helped at this point probably about 100 people get into company-paid luxury cars through our car program. I've earned a multiple 6-figure income through the company, and I don't say that to brag or to boast by any means. And please understand, my results aren't typical, but neither am I. Although there are people that have done it faster than me, they've reached higher levels in a shorter period of time. There's also a lot of people that might move slower, and that's perfectly fine. My results are my results. Results vary based on your own time and effort, but those are my results, guys. And so as a 21-year-old with no prior business experience, in almost 2.5 years, I've been building the business. I've been able to create a pretty significant income. And what's crazy about this type of income, it's called a walk-away income, meaning you build it once, and hypothetically speaking, if you were to walk away and these everyday, or I should say monthly consumers continue buying month after month, you're going to continue making money month after month. It's kind of like real estate. If you own rental properties, you put a tenant in the property. You're not doing anything month after month, yet you're still getting that rental check that's going to cover your mortgage and leave you with a profit. So just this concept of residual income I had never been taught before. It really intrigued me, and I saw that things with the company had kind of lined up, to create a perfect storm of opportunity. The timing was perfect. The company's in that sweet spot where they've passed the 5-year mark. They've proven themselves. They've made a name for themselves, right? They've gotten the products out there. People like the products, but they're not yet at the point where they one day will be. They're not at their height where they're producing potentially tens of billions a year in revenue like some of these other direct sales companies are in our space, right? So the margin for growth with Vima was huge, and that's what drew me in. As a business-minded person, I saw that the room for growth was there, right place, right time. And if I helped pioneer this company from point A to point B, you can ride that growth curve to the top, potentially making a fortune. Now, just because you get started when the company's small doesn't mean you're going to make a lot of money. But the potential to earn, I feel, is much greater if you were to get involved when the company's baby size to help take it, to the top. And I saw that. I saw that the current economy was struggling. People were looking for, a way to create a secondary source of income, even a primary source of income. There are a lot of my friends that didn't even have jobs. Most that didn't like their jobs or felt like they were overworked or underpaid, right? So I saw this as something I could simply share with them, let them decide for themselves. Again, it doesn't take everyone. I've probably talked to about 100 people, shared the product with about 100 people. 20 or so became customers, and 6 that are actively building the business with me to this day. So 6 out of 100 people wanted to jump on the opportunity, and through 6 people, I built my network out to well over 4,000, almost 5,000 monthly orders of the product worldwide. Our business is in 50 countries and growing, guys. So the economy was down. That created a need for income. There's a nationwide movement towards health and wellness, people wanting to live a healthier lifestyle. That creates a need for a product like this. The product was relevant. And I just saw, the experience. It wasn't all about the money for me. I saw that I could get, my foot in the door. I could gain real-life business skills. I could start to network with other entrepreneurs, which quite honestly I think has been the coolest part about this whole thing. Money aside, I've been able to build relationships with people and meet people that, I'll carry these relationships throughout my entire lives. I'll venture into future business ideas with these people based on, what we've learned through Vemma, the capital we've been able to create, and, moving into the future, guys. So, this thing has completely changed my life. I'll kind of wrap this up here in a second, guys. Understand, if you're new on the call, this business is designed to fit into your lifestyle. The whole concept here is that you continue living your life how you're living it. You make a few minor tweaks. Rather than consume the unhealthy stuff, you drink this instead. To have an active business eligible for the bonuses, you're buying 2 cases a month. You buy a case for you to drink. It's not even enough to consume 1 a day. I have like 2 to 3 a day. I've got just tons of product. I love the product. And you buy 1 case to consistently share with people month to month. You're always out there networking, meeting new people. You want to be able to share the product. You need a product on hand. You can't sell someone something that you can't let them hold, see, and try, taste. Or at least it's very hard to do that. So you want inventory per se, not for resale, but for as a marketing tool to go out and to help give the product exposure. In turn, being the advertisement for the company, which is the whole idea here. So guys, it's designed to fit into your life. Stop drinking that crap. Drink this the unhealthy stuff. Drink this instead. It's better for you. It's backed by now 4 clinical studies, backed by science, guys, proven to reduce inflammation and increase the antioxidant levels in your body. Okay, so backed by science. So it's a really, really great product, guys. The idea is that, you come in, you drink this instead, find a way, whether it's a part-time job, maybe you saved up some money over the summer, find a way to fund your first year in business. If you're not willing to commit to this business for a year, I'll be the first to tell you it's probably not worth even starting, and that's perfectly fine. This isn't for everyone. We're not looking for everyone. We're looking for the serious people that want change in their life and think this can, launch them in that direction. But, it's like, you gotta be committed. There's no business owner out there that would open up a business, spend hundreds of thousands, expect to spend tens of thousands a month in overhead expenses for any traditional business, and not expect to be there a year from the day they start. So find a way. How are you going to fund your first year in business? Your 2 cases month to month. Map that out, guys. Maybe it's free product. Getting your product free. You won't have to come up with any capital. Maybe you have a part-time job that's covering your business expense. Maybe you made some money over the summer, like I said, that can help, cover your expense for the next 12 months. Give this thing an honest effort, guys, for 12 months, part-time, and you'll be astounded with where you're at. So, guys, in closing, please feel free to contact me. My name is Tyler Small. We can connect on Facebook. Ask me any questions you may have. I'd be happy to answer them, whether you're excited, ready to start, maybe skeptical, a little bit concerned by some things, on the fence, have questions, anything. I'm happy to help. I've seen just about everything, guys. And lastly, do your own research, but be careful where you look. Look at credible sources, please. There's a lot of people that blab about Vemma this, Vemma that may not have been successful. You got to understand that they just didn't do anything. It's like buying a monthly gym membership and not going to the gym, or not working out correctly, or not eating right, not seeing results, and blogging that the gym stole your money. Doesn't make any sense. Vemma simply provides the platform, guys, for you to earn wealth, right? But it's up to you to actually take advantage of that. They give you the product, they give you the tools, the free app, the free mobile app, the free website, but it's up to you to actually take action to in turn receive results. So, guys, and know the urgency. Last but not least, know the urgency. My group in particular, I believe, is adding 400 to 500 orders a week. Again, results vary based on your own time and effort, but those are my results. And there's a lot of team momentum. There's a lot of team growth. And I feel like I was doing you a disservice, being the newest person, to not tell you that. The sooner that you can get started, the sooner not only that we can get you paid and promoted, but the sooner that you can start to benefit from the momentum that our team is picking up moving into this 4th quarter of the business year, guys, to end out this year. So I'm very excited, fired up. Hopefully that gave you better clarity on really what we're doing, how powerful this product really is, what the financial opportunity could do for you, how can we help you, earn potentially a few extra $100 a month to help get you through the weekends, to help fund your whatever it is you need to do in college, rent, books, parties on the weekend, whatever it is, or how can we help you get to 1,000 a month? We're at the diamond level. You're in a brand new company paid car, like we've helped over 100 other kids do in 2 years' time. And at that point, you can really decide how far you want to take this, guys. It's a process. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. But at the end of the day, it's like, why not? The product is absolutely incredible. I encourage you to try it for yourself. See how you like to say, see how it makes you feel. And the business kind of fits right in your life like anything else would. So with that, guys, thank you so much for being on the call tonight. Have a great night, and God bless. Thank you.